Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about random vibration test. Let's start with some basics. Random testing influences an object to a broad range of vibration frequencies at the same time, replicating real-world conditions. It allows to find the response of the device under unpredictable vibrations encountered during transportation or general use. As the amplitude and phase of such a signal are random, just as vibrations surrounding us, this test type does a better job of simulating real-life impacts. During random test, we get a representation of all frequencies of the object in the specified range. This representation is often given in the form of power spectral density versus frequency plot. Power spectral density is a key characteristic of random test. It represents the distribution of the signal in the given frequencies. Now let's continue in the TestUp software. Let's open random test. We will create a new test, so we press the corresponding button. Our first step is called Profile. Here we need to enter the frequencies and amplitudes for the test run. The profile lines can be set in two modes, like shown here in lines mode, or like shown in the picture in points mode. These methods are different only in the way we represent the profile lines. All other parameters remain the same. You can select the way you want to enter the profile using the default settings window. Now let's enter the profile. Every line has its starting and ending frequency and amplitude. Also there is a slope parameter of the line and its upper and lower abort and tolerance limits. On the right side we have two buttons for adding and deleting the profile lines. Let's add some new profile lines. Also on the right side we have buttons for additional profile setup options. The upper button is used for calculating one of the unknown end parameters. FDS represents fatigue damage spectrum calculation option. We have a webinar and a video about it, so if you are interested in it, there will be a link in the description. Sine tracking is a feature for checking the sine tones across the profile. There will be a video about it soon. Spectrum input option helps us to calculate the data recording file into the random profile. There is also a video about this feature. After the profile lines are set, we can see the current RMS value of the profile. Next to it, we can enter the desired RMS value and press Recalculate. In that case, the profile will be scaled to match the desired value. Checkbox Auto Replacement is used for automatic units recalculation. Check for shaker limits and check for an overrange on the channel are used for safety checks during the test run. I recommend to have them always on to protect your equipment. Finally, we have maximum profile acceleration, velocity and displacement values. The next tab is called Schedule. In random test, our main command is called Run. Using this command, we will generate the signal which spectrum matches the profile for the desired time period. Also, we can create cycles, pause the test, wait for user response, save the data and create reports. Let's set Run command for 30 seconds. Now we go to Control tab. Here we see the parameters for controlling the test startup, test run and averaging the data. They are rather complicated, so I recommend you to check the manual, but usually we will set them with default values. Limits tab is used for setting up the shaker and voltage limits, limiting spectral lines and setting up full test abort and tolerances. Using Channels tab, we can set the inputs configuration of the controller. Analysis tab is used for setting up the data recording parameters and octave analysis settings. Now we can save the test and start it. Here you see that after the startup, the generated signal is really close to the profile and fit the limits. That's all for the random basics. I hope you've learned something new from this video. If you enjoyed it, press the like button and subscribe for our YouTube channel. It will help us to make more content for the channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.